this nigga don't.
Jake Paul's latest training video is going viral after his stunning victory over Mike Tyson. His remarkable win is reshaping the history of boxing, leaving fans and critics in awe of his skills.
Like highly promotable, like really good at selling fights. You'd be like, this kid's the future.
Jake Paul's recent training clips are so intense they're getting everyone's attention, from fans to critics. With explosive power, lightning-fast speed, and a level of focus that's truly next level, it's clear he's not just a YouTuber dabbling in boxing. This guy is coming back stronger than ever, and his latest video shows he's not here to mess around. He's determined to dominate, and everything he's doing proves it.
Nothing he's doing looks wrong. He's not like sticking his head straight up in the air and winging punches with his eyes closed. He's fighting well.
Jake Paul's latest training video has dropped like a powerful left hook, sending shockwaves throughout the boxing world. This isn't just another standard montage of rope skipping or heavy bag work. No, this is Jake Paul cranking it up to 11. We're talking explosive push-ups that look like they belong in an action film, lightning-fast combos that blur the screen, and conditioning drills so intense they'd leave seasoned fighters dripping with sweat. It's more than just a training video. It's a declaration. Simply put, Jake Paul's latest video is legendary material, perhaps even viral gold.
Fuck the rankings. It's a number. Who cares? Like, literally, people just want to like classify things into a number.
The timing of Jake Paul's latest video is only adding to the buzz. Since his fight with Mike Tyson, Paul's training intensity has reached new heights. Every frame of the video radiates aggression, precision, and an unwavering focus on one goal: silencing his critics. This drive traces back to his split decision loss to Tommy Fury in 2023, after which Paul embarked on a relentless mission to refine his skills. His recent video is proof he's leveling up. So what's behind this viral display of power? Paul's training has evolved, now blending traditional boxing techniques with cutting-edge methods. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, has become a core part of his regimen. If you've ever wondered how someone who started as a Disney Channel star and YouTube prankster ends up looking like they belong in a boxing ring, here's your answer. This isn't your typical fitness montage. It's a full-on showcase of raw power, innovation, and an almost delusional level of determination. Explosive push-ups, rapid-fire combos, and intense conditioning drills make it clear. This isn't just a guy hitting a heavy bag. This is a transformation. His punches aren't just fast, they're precision fast. And the best part? He's doing all of this while the internet loses its collective mind. Let's talk cardio for a moment. Sure, running and jump rope are staples for every boxer, but Jake isn't just doing them for the sake of it. He's strategic about it. Then there's the mental side, where Jake Paul is absolutely crushing it. He's training like a man on a mission. You can laugh, joke, or post memes all you want, but this guy is evolving right before our eyes, whether you think he has a snowball's chance against Mike Tyson or not. One thing's clear. Jake Paul is taking boxing seriously, and his training proves it. His training videos aren't just clips. They're a blueprint for the future of modern boxing. Aggressive, innovative, and calculated. It's a perfect reflection of Jake himself. As the internet dissects every frame, one thing is certain. Jake Paul is rewriting the script, and he's doing it in the most Jake Paul way possible. Bold, unapologetic, and impossible to ignore.
Even Paul, bro. Paul is not a small guy.
No.
He's big. Like, a lot of guys think he's tiny. He's a huge boy.
He's a big dude, and he can...
Social media is ablaze, and the world can't decide if Jake Paul is the next big thing or completely delusional. Fans are singing his praises, while critics are, well, criticizing him. But one thing is certain, no one is staying quiet. But here's the deal. This video isn't just about looking like a fighter, it's about looking like a legitimate one. Gone are the days of half-hearted training montages and influencer workouts. Jake's not just shadowboxing in his backyard anymore. So, how did it all start? Jake Paul's boxing journey has been nothing short of wild. What began as a joke quickly became something no one could ignore. Remember when he knocked out YouTuber Ali Ihsan Give in 2020? People laughed it off. Then came the knockout of Nate Robinson, followed by a stunning win over Ben Askren. And suddenly, the last turned into serious questions about whether Jake Paul is the real deal. Fast forward to 2024, and Jake Paul just defeated Mike Tyson. Yes, ** Mike Tyson. Over 8 rounds, Jake landed sharp punches, displayed smart footwork, and walked away with a $40 million payday. Now, with an 11-1 record, 6 knockouts, and possibly the most unexpected career in boxing history, he's on top. But it hasn't been all smooth sailing. Jake's first loss came to Tommy Fury in 2023, a defeat many thought would mark the end of his boxing dreams.
Nice little bounce.
Instead of fading away, Jake Paul came back stronger, outboxing Nate Diaz, knocking out Andre August and Ryan Borland in the first round, and even defeating Mike Perry in a tough 6-round battle. Then came Mike Tyson. What many expected to be a quick disaster turned into Jake displaying skill, stamina, and strategy. Love him or hate him, Jake has evolved from an influencer boxer to a fighter who can't be ignored in the ring. The turning point came when he moved from spectacle-driven events to facing respected opponents, signaling his serious commitment to the sport. His fight against former MMA fighter Ben Askren in April 2021 was pivotal. While critics questioned Askren's boxing ability, Jake's knockout victory made people sit up and take notice. He followed it up with a win over former UFC champion Tyron Woodley in December 2021, solidifying his place in boxing. By the time he faced Anderson Silva in October 2022, a legendary striker in combat sports, the narrative had shifted. Jake didn't just win. He earned respect for going toe-to-toe with an athlete of Silva's caliber.
Do you feel like you've done enough in the sport and for the sport to merit consideration to be placed into the cruiserweight rankings?
Oh, fuck the rank.
Behind the scenes, Jake Paul's rise isn't as random as it may appear. His investments in elite coaching and top-tier facilities reflect a carefully calculated strategy. Jake trains with BJ Flores, a former cruiserweight contender who has helped refine his technical skills, and Danny Smith, known for preparing fighters for high-stakes bouts. Under their guidance, Jake's camp is focused on developing not just his physical conditioning, but also his mental resilience. This level of commitment sets him apart from the many influencers who have tried and failed to transition into successful sports careers.
This kid was not a YouTuber. If he wasn't some guy that you knew from the time he was like 16 years old on YouTube, and you just saw him box, and you saw him knock out former UFC champions, you saw him beat legitimate boxers, or beat athletes, and beat a bunch of MMA fighters, you'd go, this kid can fucking fight.
Critics often overlook the strategic brilliance behind Jake Paul's career moves. He didn't dive straight into the toughest competition. Instead, he built his record through carefully selected fights, each one designed to present new challenges while maintaining his confidence. What makes Jake's transformation particularly compelling is how he's leveraging every available resource to reshape himself and prove everyone wrong. He's not relying just on natural talent or athleticism. He's building himself into a fighter from the ground up. With elite coaches and scientific training methods, Jake's evolution is a masterclass in using opportunity and hard work. Whether or not he defeats Mike Tyson, his journey has already changed the conversation around influencer athletes forever.
Now, Jake El Gallo Paul!
Jake's supporters, a mix of loyal fans and those intrigued by his transformation, believe this could be his breakout moment. They point to his relentless training, strategic planning, and the sheer audacity of stepping into the ring with a legend. These supporters argue that Jake's calculated approach and mental toughness have him better prepared than critics realize. Jake Paul is reinventing boxing, and while not everyone is happy about it, the truth is that while critics scoff, he's quietly rewriting the rules. His training isn't just about punching bags and endless sparring. It's a blend of old-school grit and next-gen innovation. Imagine Rocky Balboa meets Silicon Valley. Jake's camp uses data analytics to fine-tune everything, from his punching power to footwork efficiency. Yes, you read that right. Jake Paul has spreadsheets for his hooks. Let's talk impact. Love him or hate him, Jake Paul's training is inspiring a wave of young athletes. Forget the traditional gym grind. Today, they're logging into apps, studying Jake's methods, and dreaming big. He's made it cool to approach boxing like a tech startup, an unconventional but undeniably effective blueprint for the modern era. But here's the kicker. Jake isn't just training for Tyson. He's building a legacy. He's the poster child for influencer athletes breaking into competitive sports, proving that internet fame and hard work can coexist. Sure, purists might cringe, but history won't remember their tweets. It'll remember Jake's transformation. So is Jake ready for Tyson? That's the million-dollar question. Drop your bets in the comments and get ready to witness a fight that might just redefine everything.